What's going on? It's the brother Jay, and it's another thought of the day, man. And my thought of the day is the difference between obsession and driven. Now, this to say the basically general definition, not the Webster dictionary definition, but a general definition is that obsessed is when something basically, drives your thought, you're saying, but you can't get rid of the thought itself, you know. And driven is a desire to get to a certain place, stature, or something. And whatever you feel inside drives you to get to whatever you want to obtain. Now, the reason why I say these two definitions in terms, stuff like that, is because, like this, think of it like, let me use an example. Let's say that there's a guy that I know and he's driven to become successful in the real estate business. So he's doing everything he needs to do to climb the ladder that he needs to climb, make the connections that he needs to make and stuff like that, and says the right things. And over time, he can accomplish his goal because of his, saying, the force that's inside of him that's driving him for that cause. Now, obsession is to have and possess something like the same guy, Let's say, at this job, he's obsessed with becoming a successful real estate agent, for example. He would do all kinds of scandalous things, like, backstab motherfuckers, steal, cheat, lie, embezzle, do all kinds of things to get to the goal he wants to get to be a successful real estate agent. You know what I'm saying? So I said both of these examples to give you the understanding that we're living in a time that there's a major difference between people that are driven and people that are obsessed. But the crazy part is sometimes, the people involved themselves don't know the difference. You know what I'm saying? That's like, okay, the main thing I can make an example on this one is like if you're in the dating market, If you're in a dating market, you can be driven to meet a certain individual, you know. So you making sure that you doing what you need to do to make sure this person desires you. And obsessed means you can't let it go, no matter, even if the person tells you that they don't want to be with you no more. You know what I'm saying? You'll still be up there like, no, I'm still trying to make this square peg fit into a circular hole, trying to make it fit, you know? So, but one thing I say to people, you can tell what line you're on. All you gotta do is look at how far you willing to go. Does it make sense to you? You see? Is what you're striving for within grasp reasonably? You know what I'm saying? Because if it's within grasp reasonably, then you're probably driven. But if it's someone that's unreasonable or unobtainable, then you're probably obsessed. Now, I say to everybody, whether it be man or woman, be careful and be wary of the distinction between these two, because that can save your life. That can save you a whole bunch of anguish, whole bunch of headaches, whole bunch of fucking, police calling and DV cases and stuff like that, and all kinds of shit, by learning the difference between someone that's driven and someone that's obsessed. Now, even if you have to sit up here and do a test to satisfy yourself to find out if this person is obsessed or driven, then I would recommend doing that test. Because it's better safe than sorry. Bro, I keep seeing this shit on the news and stuff like that. And, You know what I'm saying? On all kinds of murder channels and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And CSI. There's plenty of warning systems. You know what I'm saying? That can warn you, like, hey, wary. Whoa, Will Robinson, danger. Will Robinson, danger. You know, there are telltale signs that can warn you of the person that you're exposing yourself to. And not everybody is worthy of your exposure. Because if you're kind spirited and let's say you're driven and you run across somebody that's obsessed, that clashes. Obsessed people do not understand driven people. They don't get it. You know what I'm saying? The only thing they know is you should be like this with me, like this, and that's it. Driven people is saying, I'm trying to get here, regardless if you're in my life or not, I'm trying to get here. You know what I'm saying? You know, so they have in their mind a sense of purpose, if you will. But obsessed people only want to, per se, conquer or own. That's what obsessed people want to do. They want to own you. And it's your job to make sure that you're not nobody else's property. So this is a short thought of the day. The difference between obsession and driven is the individual's spirit on how far they want to go is the difference. Now, if you're driven by greed, then obsession is the main thing that's going to grab your ass and hold on to you. Don't let go until you make enough mistakes, and then you realize, damn, yeah, I was obsessed with that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But driven is the ideology of purpose. Like you feel like you was born or meant to do this. And that is what's going to keep you on the same path and make you sit here and dodge the people that are obsessed. So, in conclusion, people, these are dangerous times these days. You know what I'm saying? We got dangerous situations, a dangerous person that's about to get back in the White House and all like that. Man, please make your distinction between obsession and driven. Please. You know, because one wrong mistake, I'm saying, next thing you know, your life could be blown up. You could be killed. The wrong person in the White House can blow up this whole fucking country in one fucking push of a button and shit. You know what I'm saying? All it takes is the wrong obsessed wrong person to destroy many lives. Have you noticed if you look at Snap, you know what I'm saying, when a person, let's say, you know what I'm saying, killed a person over here, you know what I'm saying, it's not one life destroyed, it's many. You know what I'm saying? Because if somebody's obsessed with you, and they saying, well, if I can't have you, no one will. Then when they kill you, your children suffer, your mother suffers, your dad suffers, other people in your family like uncles, nephews, aunties, and all like that, all of them suffer, as well as the relative of the obsessed person, like their mothers, and so on and so on and so on. A lot of people's lives are destroyed or uprooted because of one obsessed person that can't let go of this one person. So people, please be careful and be wary of who you surround yourself with. And that's all I'm going to say for right now. Deuce.